Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, that shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows.
Good evening, and welcome to, there it goes. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. I am Lunar Beaches Crypto, coming to you live on the Piper Academy Network, Sunday through Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your boy needs a haircut. Like bad. Really bad. Really need a haircut. Probably should get them all cut. Get a little beard trimming. Okay. Guys. More dumpage. More sell-off. This is what happens. This is what happens. Where there's always one more dip. I say it all the time. There's always one more dip. And because that is my saying, guess what? There could still be one more dip. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hope you're all doing well this evening. Good to see all you beautiful people in the chat. Hope you are doing well and had an amazing day and aren't freaking out. I mean, how much more is there to freak out about? How much more could crypto possibly crash before people really start to freak out? And I got a feeling it could be a lot more. Dipception? Yeah, dipception. More dipping, more dip. Dump it, David. Well, I'm not the one dumping it. Hey guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? All right. I'm going to create a website just for traders, okay? And it's going to be called OnlyFins. And it's where sharks, little retail sharks, or little retail clownfish get to talk to sharks and whales, but they have to pay a fee. But we'll call it OnlyFins. I thought it was pretty clever, if you ask me. No one's asked me. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Let's bring you up into the chat. Let's bring up the beautiful, beautiful people, the madhouse. What is going on, you beautiful people? Let's say hello to everybody that has been talking so far. We've got maybe a bandage in the house, throwing the Band-Aid in the chat. What is going on? Hope you are well, my friend. Jay Violet. We'll be back in 30 minutes. We'll see you in 30 minutes, J-Vi. Thank you for stopping by real quick. Wick 589. What up, Market After Dorks? What's wrong with this guy? Dylan, Virginia. VA. Alexandra G. Womp womp. You know, they said one more dip after 14K too. How many people missed 14K just waiting on 4K less for 10K? Yes, R.S. Miller's in the chat. How's it going? OnlyFans. Do they get naked too? Because if so, it's a winner. The traders? No. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, Melissa. Oh, wait. I've got top chat on. Let's turn on live chat so we can get all the messages in here. Because it looks like it might be shadow banning Melissa. I see MO2, Otter Gang here. What's going on? Throw the otters in the chat if you are an LBC or a Piper Academy member. Wrecked Mike Tech, RMT in the house. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. I don't see a Melissa, so I don't know why we're saying Melissa, but yeah, happy if Melissa does stop by. Where's One Love? That's the Melissa we're talking about. Where is One Love? I said that early before she comes in. Oh, okay. I don't learn unless I got eye candy. It's my sweet tooth. So, I mean, you don't learn ish when you watch me, right? You really don't. You really don't learn anything from me because we think a lot alike. I can't figure out what I want to do with this. But anyways. Markets After Dark, where we go mad in the charts. Speaking of charts, guys, we've got a problem. We've got a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and just say hello to the Dippy Dip. Hello, Mr. Dip. How are you? Let's see. Look at that. You can barely even see it. Let's get off of here. Let's just go straight to the charts. It is TA Tuesday, where we do technical analysis on Bitcoin, altcoins, stocks, anything. You name it. Seriously, you name it, and I will try to get to it. I'm surprised by how much I learned. Well, that's sweet. All right, so little dippy do. Let's go ahead and go. Let's pull back a little bit. Let's go to the daily chart. Kind of get a zoomed out look of what we've got going on. More sell-off today, of course. The question on everybody's mind is how much lower will it go? Or is the bottom end? Bottom end. Good question. I don't know. What I do know is that I've been pointing out and looking at these equal lows here for quite some time. I also know that our schematic has taken a little bit of a deviation potentially for the first time in over a month that we have been looking at this. Our Wyckoff schematic may be invalidated unless this was Wyckoff accumulation. Remember how I've been telling you guys how I would actually be more bullish if price broke down. I'd be more bullish in the midterm, short-term bearish, but I'd be more bullish if we were to push higher. The hackers are from Russia. What are you talking about? How did I turn out? Not very good. I was very busy at work. Some hackers are hacking business and breaking down logins with MFA through Microsoft software. So phone calls coming in were a little, on the high side. Dang. Lunchable. What's going on, Lunchable? How you doing? Trade Intuition in the house. T.I. Joe, what's going on, my brother? You going live tonight? Put that in the chat. We'll see if T.I. Joe's going live. Well, I am not from Russia. If T.I. Joe is going live tonight, right after Markets After Dark. 9,000! So, Wyckoff accumulation? Maybe. It's going to be more reaccumulation, but it could be Wyckoff accumulation. Where is my J1 Wyckoff schematics? All right. All right. Up price, down price. Everywhere we go. All right. So this is the schematic. I'm leaving my other one because technically still not invalidated. Will not be invalidated unless it takes out this low. So we could still hold up, and that distribution schematic could still be in play. So don't count it out. Do not count it out. All right, let's change this up a little bit. So we want to get the accumulation pattern in here. So we'll go over to this. We'll change the setting from distribution to accumulation classic. Classic has the spring or the test in it. Why is this called spring? This should be the test and this should be the spring. Either way, that's okay. All right, let's bring this on up a little bit. Now, during just standard accumulation that comes in at bottoms, this is where you get this move down, but we can still get the accumulation pattern regardless. This would just be reaccumulation, but still the same type of market structure that we would be looking for. So we get the automatic rally, we come down for a test, we push up, we come down for the spring, which would be over here, and then we would push higher. So the question is, was that our spring, our test? It says test, but I think it's spring. I'm like very, very positive. But we can also see in the accumulation pattern, however, that this high does not get taken out by this high. Whereas in this pattern, we do see that this high did get taken out. So slight deviation there from the accumulation schematic, which means, let's see, we push down, we come up for the automatic rally, push down, don't set a new low, push higher, break the high. So this does push down, but it did set a new low. Yep, it did set a new low right here. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's possible. It is possible that we are in reaccumulation. That was the last flush, or maybe have a little bit lower to go to take out. Come on now, to take out the lows. Come on. Hello. Hello. There we go. To take out the lows. Now, how low this goes doesn't really matter. All that matters is, does it take out the lows? Sweep the lows. So if we just go by a basic pattern, we can take a look. We can come down to the 4 hour. We can bring up, bring up the price chart on the 4 hour. Now, I'm not a big pattern trader, but this is, to me, a clear symmetrical triangle. I'm also not a big fan of symmetrical triangles because they only play out about 50% of the time. So, but that's actually not a bad win rate if you manage your risk properly. Now I want to come over here, come down. There we go. Bring this one right on that. There we go. And then we take the distance from this end to this end, and we place this from where you break out of the triangle. And that measured move gets us down to about 82,900, 82, yeah, 82,923, 82,923 per the Blowfin chart. So don't be surprised if that's what we get, if not lower. We do have a fair value gap sitting here on the daily chart. So if we go ahead and pull that, we'll take the fair value gap right here and pull this across, and that gets us right down into and smacks the middle of that fair value gap. So some confluence there. Let's go ahead and take a fib and pull from this low to this high. Why this low? Because this was the last low before this range was broken. So I'll pull from that low. That gets us right down to the golden pocket. Uh-oh. Now, a lot of people could be thinking, all right, we're getting a little bit of a pump. However, we've got to be careful because this is what the OC guy, check out the OC guy right here on the Piper Academy Network every Monday through Friday with the Army Piper on the morning market report at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. But the OC guy, the old breakout back test. So we get the breakout, we back test the resistance, and then we continue lower. So that's what we could be in store for here soon. Another option is if we take the apex, which is going to be the center of the symmetrical triangle. Well, it's where the two ends meet at the end over here at the very tippity tip. There's your apex. Price will sometimes come up to the apex before it rolls over. So keep that in mind. If we are to break above, I would say this break back above. Well, this was this low here. So break back above $93,600. If we get back above that, close a 1 hour candle, I'll say a 4 hour candle above that, then the next level of resistance is going to be that apex, and then we could potentially see the rollover from there. Sometimes that is also just where we would put our measured move from, and that still gets us all the way right down into the fair value gap, that daily fair value gap. But the fact that we come straight down on this measured move down into the golden pocket on the more macro range kind of leads me to believe that that could be exactly what we are doing. Wouldn't be a terrible trade to go from the resistance, take this high. If we come up here and take out this high, then it was supposed to be, and then come down to the golden pocket. Nice 3.74 to 1 trade, risking 2.95% to 11 to make 11%. If I was to jump in here, I'd probably just do a half a position here and then another half a position up here and move my stop loss to just above this high right here. That way we're risking less than 1% for potential gain of 13.24%. But this would actually level out. If we're doing half and half, 50% here, 50% here of our margin, then that'll probably be more like 1.5%, if not 2%. Yeah, I'd say probably about 1.5% as those entries level out. So risking about 1.5% to gain 12 to 13 or 11 to 13%. Well, let's just put it right here in the middle. And yeah, about 12.5%. So that's what I would consider doing. I mean, the market's pretty bearish right now. We do have economic data coming in this week. I believe we have something coming out tomorrow. I think maybe PCE is tomorrow. I'm not sure. But overall, still looking kind of bearish. We are really hot on our power bar. But we are getting oversold signals. But remember, these signals do and will come early. But the 4-hour is really peaking out here on the true 7. So we'll see if we do come up and we take out that apex and this high here, and if we can get a pullback and hold the range and create some higher highs in here and then break back above, then it could be a fake out. And the fact that this does happen often is why it is the exact reason why I hate symmetrical triangles, because you see this crap happen all the time with symmetrical triangles. That's why I don't really like to play them, although I will still probably take that short. And, you know, if it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. It is what it is. But once you break lows, the good thing is that we didn't close below this low on the daily, or did we even close below the low on the 4-hour? Nope, didn't even close below on the 4-hour. So that's good. That's a good sign. So we'll just have to wait and see if we can start getting back up in here and putting in some higher highs. I think it would probably be a little bit more of a grind and, you know, grind out of here instead of just a, you know, just straight push up quick moves. And that would actually be more favorable is if we do start to see a little bit slower, more methodical move to the upside, but still on a pretty steep incline, which is what would typically come out of stuff like these if it is to do a V-bottom recovery. So we'll see. We'll see. So Bitcoin, there we go. All right, so what have we been talking about, guys? You guys have been going absolutely ham. Y'all been wilding out in here. I am not from Russia. That's IT work for you when you support over 900 companies. Yeesh. 9,000? Mike, that's right, comrade. Yeah, going live at 12 a.m. Okay. Trading BTC high leverage for fun. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to go over a new scalping strategy tonight. Hey, did you guys share this out? I completely forgot to share it out, and we've only got 11 viewers in here. 11 beautiful, wonderful, amazing viewers. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. If you wouldn't mind sharing this out, I would absolutely appreciate you and love you forever. I mean, I probably already will because you're all amazing people. And, but yeah. Thank you. So 4-hour looks like it's putting in them bottoms, putting in that bottom, but we'll see. So let's see, Joe the Domino, what up, boy? All the beautiful people in the madhouse. RS, that's wild. I'm not a ham guy, but I think it's one of the few meats in Lunchable that tastes like something. Wait, did he just change Wyckoff pattern? What? Ah, yes, the extruded meat they called. Melissa RS Miller. I am always late, and it's a solid reason. Silly reason, not solid. Wow, XRP is pumping up. Is it? Doesn't look like it. It's at 228. Yes, that's why. Geez, we're talking about Lunchables again. Tried to get Apex, but I couldn't bench press that good, so I'm more like a C or D pex. I'll never listen to anyone on YouTube again. Now we have to do the ladder. What all set? What's going on? Little fish. Did I see little fish? Oh, I did. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, we got some latecomers. Hope you're all doing well. All right. So I think I've done Bitcoin. So, well, I say that, and then I'm like, well, but let's go over the strategy. What about that strategy, LBC? Oh, you want to see the strategy? This still needs to be back tested, but can you please zoom out to 6 hour? It's like a double bottom. If break that pattern, how low do you personally think it can tank? Thank you. I thought I went over that. 8 hour. It's the double bottom that I was just mentioning, right? Actually, this one's different. But so a couple of things. So one thing is if I take this, just run this across here. There we go. I want to take in highs and lows, as many as possible. There we go. That looks good. Nice little range. These are deviations outside of the range. Ooh, I feel like I should include a little more in here, but maybe not. Let's bring up a fixed range volume profile. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there's our value area high, value area low, and there we go. That's going to be our range. Of course, I've got the magnet on. That's going to be a little bit difficult, but I got it. All right, get rid of that, and we'll take this, and we'll do a copy and a paste. And then we'll move this down, and I will say that, what is this low right here? Oh, that's right there at that $82,600. Crazy. 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 Oh, right there at the golden pocket too. Interesting. Interesting that. How does that work? David, what did you just do? Measured move by way of box. Another box. Another measured move that gets you perfectly down to the 886. Huh. Imagine that. Hello. Thank you. Why are we being so... I need to get a new mouse. But anyways, straight down to that 886 at $71,786. That is pretty much how low I think Bitcoin could potentially go. So that was the whole point of that. But if we wanted to be bullish, to be quite frank, we do have that golden pocket right below us, and I think that would be much better is if we were to get a golden pocket bounce and get out of here. If we pull back to the 886, that's a super sign of weakness. So we really don't want to see that, although it wouldn't be the end of the world. I think it would likely take longer to get out of here. Like, we're talking towards the end of the year, maybe towards the end of summer, a lot more chop. So who knows? We've been through this several times now in the past few years where we just chop sideways for 6 months, finally get a dump, and then we go. This is what this market's been doing to us for a while now. So it's just we just kind of got to wait and see. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. It is super tough gauging this market, especially when there's so many mixed signals. And when you're stuck in a range. I mean, you're range bound, and that's the worst time. Now, typically, if it wasn't for the equal lows on the other chart, I don't see the equal lows on this chart, though. So that's interesting. But either way, regardless, we are at support. So if you were going too long from anywhere, it'd be right here. Fair enough. Right? This is support. If you're going too long from anywhere, it would be right here. Okay? And then we would have areas of resistance at these highs. And that is what I'd be looking for. And we could come down and sweep these lows. Potentially. Now, the same equal lows aren't on the Binance chart that are on the Blowfin chart. Let's see if they're on another chart. Let's see if those equal lows are on MEXC. No problem. MO2. Is that? CO2 is carbon dioxide. I don't know. What is M? Mercury dioxide? I don't know. I don't know what M, I can't think of what is M even an element? I don't really know. I'm in an Ewok shirt, okay? Ewok Crisp. It's like a Star Wars cereal that doesn't actually exist, okay? That's the thing. So we don't have the equal lows on the Bybit chart either. OKX. They're relatively equal, but not quite equal. Oh, that's tough. That's tough stuff. MEXC? No equal lows. Man, this one just really wiped out a bunch of exchanges, huh? Relatively equal lows. MO2 refers to a molecule of molybdenum. Molybdenum? Molybdenum? Molybdenum dimer, meaning two molybdenum atoms bonded together. Chemistry 101. Oh, that's chemistry 101. Okay. Okay, bud. It's Mo square for Momo, but you and Alex keep calling me Mo2, and I am okay with that. Mo2. I don't know why. I just think of CO2. Probably because I work with it, but anyways. So yeah, we are at the lows, guys, and we swept this internal range low. So I mean, we could. Man, this just kind of really messed me up because it seems like the Blowfin chart's the only one that has the equal lows. So that's interesting to me. XRP. Putting in that spring on the Wyckoff. Could it go lower? Yes. But I mean, look at XRP and the way it's holding up compared to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin went lower, do you think XRP would break this low? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I think XRP holds this low. Pretty strong push off of that low. We're getting back into it. Retesting that demand. That's that test. And then get a push. Push. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Might be a new issue. Looking at the periodic table, it says here fart gas, I think. Coinbase chart shows equal low also. Does it? Spot chart. I don't know how much the equal lows matter on spot charts. Equal lows aren't there, dude. They're not there. Let me show you. Let's go to the blowfin chart. Any day now. Today, preferably. What happened to my range? There it is. These equal lows right here. On all the other charts, this went way lower. So, is it because there's less volume on blowfin maybe than the other ones? Perhaps? It's a good question. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, we are bottoming out on our oscillator, so we'll see. Wow, I didn't notice Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. 62.26% on the Bitcoin dominance. Getting a nice push. Getting a nice push. Of course, anytime you get a market-wide sell-off, Bitcoin does tend to take dominance back from the altcoins. And we could be heading to that upper range that we've been eyeing up for a while now. So we shall see if we get up there to that 66%, if not higher, man. This is where altcoin season started last cycle, was when we got back up to the 73%. Once we got back up to there, boom, alt season. It's been a steady grind to the upside for Bitcoin. And hey, would you look at that? Potentially equal highs. So maybe Bitcoin just takes all of the dominance. 95% dominance. Death to all altcoins. I don't know what would cause that. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what would cause it. I don't think anything could cause that, to be perfectly clear and honest. I don't think anything could cause that. I saw on Hyperlink Exchange they have BTC all-time high at 112. Yeah, exactly. So it's difficult to say, man. It's difficult to say. But yeah, the Bitcoin dominance keeps on creeping up. Man, if it gets up to like 66%, man, watch out. But look, this is where in March of 2021, Bitcoin dominance just absolutely fell for the next month. And this is when altcoins went on a rampage. Probably, if I had to guess. Let's pull up the compare chart, or the compare button, and let's type in total. We'll do total 2. So we exclude Bitcoin. New price scale. And let's see what happened here with the altcoin. Yep, look at that. Big push up in the altcoins when Bitcoin. So let's just go ahead and mark off this whole Bitcoin. Hello. There we go. This whole drop in Bitcoin dominance. Basic white box. There we go. We can see that they clearly divert. Bitcoin dominance drops and the altcoin market rips. And it was right here in this little consolidation range in Bitcoin dominance where the altcoin market really started to get going. And then right here is when they just went complete opposite directions and the altcoins took off. So that's what we are looking for here. I did not mean to delete that. There we go. On the Bitcoin dominance. Get back up potentially to that 66%. Maybe, oh, we do have some highs over here. So yeah, get back up here, take out this high, and then we can see if the Bitcoin dominance will roll over, and then we'll hopefully get our alt season that everybody's been waiting for. I don't think it's going to be an alt season like everybody thinks it'll be, but we'll see. We'll see. Fear and Greed is at 25. I was going to look that up too. Always do that. Crypto Fear and Greed. Maybe hasn't updated yet. Not saying you're lying. I just got to see it for myself. And the global crypto market cap is 2.99 trillion. We've lost over $100 billion in the market. I say lost, but that's the crypto market cap. It's not really lost money. It's just money that is left. So according to CoinMarketCap, there is crying in crypto. Yeah. Fear and Greed, according to the CoinMarketCap, is at 29, which is still pretty low. It's still pretty sick, but also makes me think we have lower to go. Potentially. Probably. Bitcoin takes back some of that dominance. We drop down even lower, solidifying the bearishness. Usually these markets don't turn around until the last bear dies, or bull dies rather. And bear, depends on which part of the market you're in. Right now we're moving to the downside. And here's the thing, guys. We're sitting at range lows. We're sitting above $90,000 Bitcoin. And we're sitting at a 29 fear. Almost extreme fear. Bitcoin's over $90,000 and we're at almost extreme fear. Think about that. And then think about how much lower does it have to go to put us into extreme fear. Why do we care? Extreme fear is the best time to buy. It's the best time to buy. My opinion, not financial advice. Check out Blowfin, NordVPN, Sharp Prime. Links all in the description down below. Shout out to them. Join the Discord. Alexander G's got it pinned in the chat right up there. So check that out. And yeah, there we go. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Now let's go over to Bitcoin. Perp chart. We're not looking at any alts. Nobody said anything about any alts. We're just not going to look at any alts. Nobody cares. You're all just here to talk to each other. Time to buy it, eh? Maybe dip some toes in it. Maybe dip some toes in. I wouldn't buy just yet because I still think we probably have lower to go, potentially getting to those low 80,000s. With super low coming in around 75. Like I said earlier, maybe 72. I don't know. 75 is a nice psychological number. Nice round number. So I think we would stop short of coming down and tapping this high. And yeah. So I'm on Blowfin. Let's go to Binance. My bank account is $0. Like my portfolio, I just want to know when the bottom is in on virtuals. Who cares about virtuals? Why do you care about virtuals? You and I both know the virtuals. I really don't know. Is it good? Is it good, Retro Mike Tech? I kind of trust your opinion, but also Isn't virtuals like AI related? And I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not, I don't see the use, what the purpose of AI and these AI crypto coins is. I just don't. I don't know what they do, what their purpose is. Virtual is overhyped. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I thought so. Oh, almost made me have a heart attack. Throwing up the VWAP, VWAP, bop, bop. And there's a new chart prime indicator that was released last week called the Gradient Trend Filter. Check out Chart Prime, link in the description down below. Get 45% off your first month. Bada bing, bada boom. This thing is pretty killer, I must say. Can y'all tell that I shake? Yep, you can. You can. You can tell that my legs bounce constantly. 600,000 memes in the month of February is ridiculous. It's about as ridiculous as spelling ridiculous with an E. But anyways, Mr. Poet. Oh wait, you're not a poet. Sorry, I mistook you for Wick. R.S. Miller, my bad. Virtuals is an AI agent platform. AI agents are a big deal. We are building an entire org around them at work, but too many big companies are in AI agents. Virtual is just a novelty for the average Joe. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you for that link to the chart prime, 45% off. Alexander G, appreciate you. So yeah. Now my scalping strategy doesn't have to do with the gradient filter, but this thing is pretty radical. I just wanted to show you guys this. Yeah, you're a poet and you didn't even know it, R.S. Miller. So if I can get this thing to function. Okay. Let's get rid of the Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Let's turn on our 50 and 150 EMAs. So I'll create these EMAs. We've got, why is this not at 50? 50. Thank you. 150. Get rid of the VWAP. And let's add. Let's add an oscillator. What is something everybody has or can have or has access to that would be good for this strategy? My original strategy. Oh, I guess we could do exponential moving average. No, I did exponential moving average. What am I talking about right now? Hold on. Thank you. My brain had a fart. Stochastics. So just your standard stochastic. Okay. Standard stochastic. One more thing. New moon is February 27th. Of course it is. We're going to take our stochastic. We're going to change our length to 5. Our smoothing to 5. Our K smoothing and our D smoothing to 5. All of these to 5. We're going to change them all to 5. All right. We're going to find the sessions indicator. I use ICT kill zones. We're only going to take a trade during the New York session. Okay. And this is a 1 minute strategy, works on 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Your preference. See what you like the most. So we want to look during the New York session, which is going to be right here, 8:30. So what we are looking for is we want to see the 50, which is going to be the green, and the 150 yellow. Okay. So what we are looking for here is a break above or below. So we want the 50 to break above or below the 150. Why 5? Because why not? You can do 5, you can do 10. I mean, if you just play with it and see what works best for you, great. 5 is just 5 and 5 and 5. You could do, well, don't do 3 6s. That one's, you lose all of your money if you do 3 6s. Just kind of how it goes. Yeah, just 5. I mean, because it changes this up. So, I mean, let's see. We go to 10. Kind of a little bit smoother. Takes in more data though, which can be good or bad. But the smaller the number, the quicker of a reaction that you're going to have on the stochastic. So you get a quicker reaction. We're down on the low time frames. This is a 1-minute scalping strategy. So we want the stochastics to be moving quicker than they normally would. So first things first, we get a break below. We do see that our 50 does break below our 150. But the second part of the criteria is not met, and that is whether or not the market is overbought, or the stochastic is overbought and oversold, and whether or not the blue line has crossed the orange line. So in this instance, that is what we got. We come back to the 50 right as we are peaking and rounding off on our stochastic. This is where we would enter the trade. We would go short. We would put our high just above the high here. And then you can do a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1, or you can aim for the next low. Right here, that would be a 0.699% trade. So risking 0.16, these would be these would be high leverage trades so that you can actually make money on them. But just try to risk. So I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. If you want to know, oh man, I'm so glad you're all here. There's 20 of you here. Send this to people that want an explanation on how to figure out what their margin is going to be for the trade. Okay? So check this out. If, let's say, let me bring up a calculator. Clip this, okay? Someone clip this. Where's the calculator? Come on now. Does it take that? It doesn't take. Everything takes so much longer when I'm streaming, I swear. Calculator. Hello? Calculator. All right. So let me see. Why don't you do a trade on Blowfin in the simulator so we can see how it works? Well, it's got to be meeting all the criteria as I am streaming. Oh, there we go. All right, calculator. Does it want to work? No. Calculator. Hello. No, don't want to work. It's just you're just a simple calculator, my guy. Hello? Sorry, guys. My calculator's acting a little funky. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you all so much. Oh, my goodness. All right. So let's say you have $1,000 account. Okay. This is 0.16%. Okay. Let's say you have $1,000 account. You only want to risk 1% of your account. Okay. What is 1% of 1,000? $10. So whatever our 1% is, we're going to say $10, and we are going to divide that by our stop loss, which is 0.16. That equals $62.50 of margin. And there you go. There it is. You put in $62.50 of margin for the 0.16% stop loss. This is for 100x, okay? This is for 100x leverage, okay? But this is going to be your margin. 62.5. The 0.16 is your stop loss. But if it gets hit, that's like taking out the $10 out of your account. So you're risking that 1% on the trade. But 62.5 is your margin on a $1,000 account with a 0.16% stop loss. Potential gain of 69%. So we'll do plus 69%, $43. So you just made $43 in 30 minutes, less than in 30 minutes. So that's about $80 an hour. How many of you are getting paid $80 an hour right now? So there you go. RAM shortage? Yeah, probably. It's live trading in there, and they 150,000 to play with. Yeah. So let's see where we are at right now. So yeah, I finally figured that out, guys. I finally figured out the secret formula to that stuff. But yeah, we gotta have all the criteria met. Look, we got to break below. We're below. The 50's below the 150. This works too. I really like this. If we could come back to this works. All of this works. Now, I don't know if I would want to take it. I wouldn't want to take it if it got above the 150. I would wait for it to break back below and price to come up to it and back test that 150. And if it got to close below that, then yeah, I'm taking the short, especially, but only if we have seen a peak over here on our stochastic as well. Over here, we get a peak at our stochastic. Candles are flattening, showing a weakness, and it just bottom just falls out. Now that is a trading strategy that works pretty high percentage amount of time if you are trading it properly. Oh man, I just missed it. So right when RS Miller said, why don't you do it on Blowfin? What was that? Maybe like 3 minutes ago, right when this thing broke down. We got a little bit of a peak here. It's already pushing pretty hard down though, so it's too late now, obviously. But we do have the New York Open that just came in. Yep, just turned 11, so midnight Eastern time. But yeah, works for the same on the top side. If we break above and we come back down and we hold the 150, we want to hold it. If we fall through it, we're waiting, okay? We're waiting. Big green candle coming back up. Bottom out. What I see here, though, is I don't see. I see it. I see these two lows coming in here, and this kind of tells me don't take the trade, because even though I'm not playing off of divergences, bullish divergences, I see that this isn't one, and that would give me a little bit of a pause. But I say that, and then on the very next lows here, right there. Of course, this would help if you zoomed in a little bit. It is the 1 minute chart. Low, low. There's your bullish divergence right there. Now, I don't know. I probably wouldn't take this trade because, I mean, technically, yes, our 50 is above our 150. Maybe I would wait for us to get back above the 150 and then take the trade. And then from there, it's just risk to reward. So set your own risk to reward. You can do 2 to 1. The win rate is much more successful on a 2 to 1 than 3 to 1, 4 to 1. I mean, the more you go on your risk to rewards, the higher you go on your risk to rewards. I mean, not the riskier it becomes, because you're always risking only 1%, but the more upside you have to get. I forgot what I was trying to say. Anyways, I'm definitely nowhere near 50,000. I don't know. Give the hours I work. I believe my salary equates to $1 an hour. Given the hours, wow. I think most of us here make more than 50 an hour. I work for myself, service based. Nice, J-Vibe. I get $100 an hour. Jeez. You guys are living larger than me, just so you know. 50. I'm definitely nowhere near 50,000 or $50. I won't tell you what I make, but I'm not either, R.S. Miller. And I've been in my industry for 20 plus years, all right? Or for 20 years. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call that a night. There's your trading strategy for the night. Go out, back test it. Do not just do it all willy-nilly. Back test it for yourself. Get a hang of it. Don't just back test, forward test. So what I like to do with forward tests is I like to squeeze price really tight into a straight line. Okay? There we go. And then I like to go and just go pick some random point in history. Okay, let's turn off the indicators because this thing moves quite slowly with the indicators on. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. No idea where we are going. Oh, don't forget the part of the trade. That part of the trade, like one of the stipulations for it, one of the rules is that it has to be during New York and London sessions. It cannot be during any other session. If it's Asia, forget about it. Too much manipulation. All right. So now we just pick some random time. We'll come over here. We'll click our replay pool tool. You will need premium to be able to replay a premium trading view in order to be able to replay the 1 minute chart. But the strategy also works on higher time frames. The 1, the 3, the 5. Check out even the 10 and the 15 and the 1 hour. Just check them all out and just come back to me and tell me what you guys think. I mean, look at this nice crisscross applesauce over here. Crisscross applesauce. We got above this right here, this push down right here, back down to the 150. That would be the point from which to long. That's where, because it bottoms out on the stochastic right there. It's on a Saturday though, so probably no trade. But yeah. Anyways, guys, T.I. Joe is live over on Trade Intuition. Make sure you guys go and check that out after this. Thank you all for being here. If there's anything you guys would like to see in future episodes, just let me know. I'll try to do my best to help you guys out as much as possible, particularly when it comes to trading. That's kind of more my forte than the market analysis stuff, although I am trying to get more and more informed on all of that stuff. I have a pretty good basic understanding of a lot of it, but still not quite the knowledge set that like Piper or BC Port Corp have regarding the economy and all that stuff and how everything works. I'm fairly new to all that stuff. It is what it is. Also, guys, don't forget to check out that Chart Prime gradient trend filter because it's pretty sick. All right, popping signals left and right. I think I like it most on the 1 hour, maybe the daily. But yeah, just check that out. Back test that too. Look at that. It just said, "Oh, yo, we're just gonna die. That's just what we're gonna do." Okay. All right. Anyways, guys. Oh, you can't even see what I'm looking at. I just realized. And no moon chart tonight. I'm kind of mad at the moon gods. They've let us down. Our prayers have not been answered. I'm not sure what they want from us. Maybe virgin sacrifice. I don't know. So which one of you incels is going to be the one? Just kidding, guys. But yeah, check out this gradient trend filter. Pretty neat. Let's get rid of the EMA so you can see it a little better. There you go. And this is by Chart Prime. And it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. But it's pretty neat. Check that out. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's get. Look at that. If you would have bought when it said buy here, boom. You would have bought when it said buy here, dead. You would have bought when it said buy here, dead. But if you would have bought when it said buy here, boom. That's a 1 out of 3. If you have a stop loss in there, then that one is probably absolutely destroying the other two. Actually, I can just tell that it is. I'm available for sacrificing RMT. Goodness gracious. Anyways, guys, I'll have to look more into that indicator. But anyways, thank you all for joining. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for showing up and showing out as always. Don't forget to check out my OnlyFans account. Maybe one day. That's a joke, by the way. But yeah, check out all the shows tomorrow. Maybe BC will be back tomorrow. Hopefully he will. I don't know if he's got snow duties or not. But if he doesn't, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Piper Academy Network. Good Morning Crypto with BC Port Corp, followed up at 10 with the Army Piper and the OC guy for the morning market report. Then at 4, Trade Intuition, Trader Joe. I just realized the line in the middle is a different color than the shadow. So if the line in the middle is a different color than the shadow, then probably it is neutral, and that means don't take the trade. But if they're both green or they're both red, okay. Sorry, I just had to say that. All right. Trade Intuition at 4 for the Trade Academy, and the Crypto Nightcap with TradeFly at 8. And then we'll be right back here for another Market After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate each and every single last one of you. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Good night. Peace out. Mad love.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, I shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, live financial flights. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows. Analyzing trends while the world lays low. Markets after dark where only brilliance shows. Hit that subscribe and join the ride. In the world of finance where fortunes collide. Lunar's path will be your guide. Through the market storm or the market tide. On the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. From Bitcoin markets soaring fast. Markets after dark, I shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see the future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flights. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother.